Many challenges were created by the community of Call of Duty Zombies throughout the years, and since the very beginning of the journey in zombies. But it's undeniable that one of the most funniest, interesting, and at the same time hardest challenges in zombies are the starting room or first room challenges, which consist in basically you cannot open no doors at all and see how far you can go in your game with this simple but very crazy condition, making your game getting exponentially harder and harder as more and more far away you getting in your game. High round. That's why in today's top 7 I have the honor to bring you 7 starting room maps in Call of Duty Zombies that are going to make you sit and think, wow, oh my god, this is probably the best maps I ever seen in starting room zombies, making you wanting to play the game so much. But first, the quick reminder, this top 7 list is going to go from the worst starting room map on top 7 to the top number 1 being, in my humble opinion, the best and funniest starting room map on this top 7 video. Opening the doors to this hard but funny challenge top video, we have the one and only, the one that started zombies in first place, otherwise this video would never existed. We have the first map of all time in Call of Duty Zombies, Natch der Untoten. And the reason why Natch opens the top is very simple. You have very much a lot of space for you to train the zombies, as well as the Gavelgun machine for you to use to stay on the first room and pack-a-punch the Shiva and RK5 with turn other with Deadwire. And also for you to buy any Perkaholic and you have the game set up ready to have fun. For these reasons, Natch der Untoten opens the top right with the spot number 7. Moving to the top number 6, we have the Dragons and Castle map with bows you saw in the intro. Only with this you know what mythic map is. Ladies and gentlemen, the Eisendrache. By far one of the best starting room maps because have a lot of space, first. Second, you have the Gavelgun machine again for you to buy all guns and get your setup done, and also you have the zipline you can call with the kind of fuses the zombies are going to be dropping you when you elim them. For these reasons, the Eisendrache deserves the spot number 6 on this list. And this is only the beginning, you can't imagine what's coming on top. For the top number 5, we have the All Hollywood map, and my favorite map of all time. The one that introduced me in Call of Duty Zombies for first time in my life and made me love it so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Shadows of Evil. This is a complete masterpiece itself. Even the first room in this map is funny and hard to play and enjoy. Literally one of the hardest first room maps of all time. You will spawn on the beginning with Shadowman speaking to you, telling you the famous "You're cursed." You can go through rounds on first room easy with him. Also you will have quick revive, the fumigation item you can grab and later use for you to get an OP weapon from them, and also the beast, very important one because will allow you to save yourself when you get red. For these reasons, Shadows of Evil, the All Hollywood map, deserves the top number 5 in terms of starting room. next one, and right with the top number 4, we have another masterpiece in the community by far. In front of me we have the famous Ascension. This deserves to be here for very good reasons. The space for you to train the zombies is huge. Also, you have the Bubblegum machine and the mystery box for you to get the Thunder Gun or Thunder Wave, called by me. Pack-a-Punch already with the right Bubblegums. And also you have the machine on the middle that at certain point is going to ring a siren warning you to stay out, and if the zombies are near the machine, will elim them. But be careful to stay close, because this can happen to you. That's why Ascension deserves the top number 4 for good reasons. Right with the top number 3, we have the masterpiece of Black Ops 2 Zombies, and what I think is the most favorite map of the community. Yes, I'm talking about Origins. And the big reasons why it deserves the bronze medal in this top are very simple. First, you have the mystery box and Bubblegum machine and quick revive. Also, not only that, but also there is 2 challenges within the map of Origins itself only, which are kind of crazy, because the first one is, if you elim 115 zombies in the head, yes, the zombies number, if you elim them and you go into this kind of treasure box, you'll be able to redeem after completing the challenge either the Weevil or the EASR1 Pack-a-Punch for free. And the other challenge of this treasure box is also kinda crazy, because it requires you to spend 30,000 points, and I suggest you do it by buying on the Bubblegum machine high amount of points to get it faster. But after you done it and finish with the challenge, you will get a message pop in your screen saying you completed the challenge. You get into the treasure box and redeem your gift, which is literally a double tap perk for free. And because of these big reasons, Origins starting room or first room is one of the best I ever seen. That's why Origins deserves the top number 3 by far. Now imagine the last 2 left. Alright, moving to the silver medal number 2 on this top, we have something very special in this spot. Why special? Don't move too fast, I will tell you later why. But now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to all of you another masterpiece in front of us. We have my favorite second map of all time, Kino der Toten. And the reasons why it deserves the top 2 in my humble opinion is that you also have the mystery box and Bubblegum machine. And not like Origins, in Kino you can get the Thunder Gun Pack-a-Punch already, and to train the zombies on the first room is relatively easy because you have so much space. And also you can use the quick revive to start getting power-ups of miniguns, and with that you can elim the zombies without even spawning in the map by using the minigun in the monster spawner, which is crazy. But also, keep in mind, if you go in for a record, it's not legit to use the master spawner. But if you go for fun, then it's crazy to use it. Also, the reasons why Kino stands on the number 2 instead of Origins is very simple. On Kino you have more space to train the zombies, and it's way easier to do it in compared with Origins. And also you can get the wonder weapon from Mystery Box, the Thunder Pack-a-Punch already with the right Bubblegums. That's why Kino deserves, in my opinion, a higher place than Origins. And that's why Kino der Toten for me stays on the right spot number 2 silver medal. And the thing that was very special is that I wanted to mention the world record we got on live in Kino der Toten starting room, round 58 with classic Gabblegams. And thank you all for the love and support you gave me there. If you were watching it on live, comment down below. After what we saw on this list, top 7, what could deserve to stay at the number 1 spot? Well, let me introduce you first to Revelations and explain to you why it stays on top number 1, and it's honestly for many obvious reasons. First, you have so much space for you to train the zombies. Second, the Gabblegam machine is also available and ready to be used anytime you want. And now you think, Jures, but this is not good reasons to deserve the top 1. Wait, let me finish. Also, the mystery box is available, and you know, in Revelations, the Thundergun, Apothicon Servant, Lil Arnis, and Ragnarok DG4 are all available. So basically, with the right gums, you can get the Thundergun Packet Punch from Mystery Box, literally, and maybe the Apothicon Servant, but I didn't try it. And also, remember, if you elim 100 zombies with the Lil Arnis, you can upgrade them by throwing one to the window church inside. For these big reasons, Revelations deserves to stay on the spot number 1 best starting room map on this top video. Comment down below what's for you the best starting room map mentioned on this top. I will be reading you all. And with this, we finish the top 7 starting room maps in Call of Duty Zombies. Hope it was very fun for you to watch, and hope you enjoyed it a lot as much as I do making these top 7 videos. Also, leave your like and subscribe if you think I should continue doing these top 7 videos. Thank you. Also, don't forget to watch the top 7 of best Gabblegams in Call of Duty Zombies. Here to continue with the party.